Live on Kick. Let's see if we go live on YouTube at some point here. Are we live on the YouTube? Hey, we're live on the YouTube now. All right, let me mute that. All right, let me make sure that my sound hasn't gotten trounced. Nope, it's pretty high. So you'd be able to hear all the cats making all the noise upstairs. Fantastic. It's gonna be great. Ish. All right, in addition, let me go in and fix the temp here because it has warmed up since this morning. And it feels like this temperature now. Get that updated. Should be negative 12 Celsius, I think. All right, so that should update. So blurp. All right, good. We've got the temp updated so everybody can see. All right. So yeah, just doing some writing at lunch. I got about an hour and something. I'll take a slightly longer lunch because I have my open office hour that I'm hosting right after this. I left my coffee over by my work desk. I have a sleepy cat on my lap. I don't want to roll around and move him right now, so we'll see. We'll see if it works out. Go over here. Let's see if I can find one of my thingamawhatsits here. Maybe. Everything's just taking its own sweet time here, isn't it? We'll wait for all the things to get loaded. My goodness. Huh. Okay. Been a while since I posted something in this channel over here. Well, maybe I'll just grab the links again. Do it myself. I'll do it myself. All right, we'll just grab my links here and we'll just re-put this together. We'll just do it ourselves. Let's throw this one in there. Let's put that over there. Ooh. And we'll put this one over here. And that one doesn't make any sense because it didn't actually load the right thing up. My goodness. All right, we'll load that over here and we'll mute it. Some days, things just don't like to go my way. All right, there's my link. Bloop. Let's throw that link in here as well. And I spell the words right. It will work out better for me. All right. And I can move this back over and then we can do some writing. We can do some writing. So hello, everybody. All right. We've got trying to figure out if I actually. All right, this is where I was at. I was back into the execution section. Now it's time for full execution. No formula for this. Instead, there are numerous methods for presentation, engagement, and adjudication. All right. Time need for making notes. What would be the 30? Is the tone, the pace, and the... I wanted to say cadence, actually. But I like pace better. I mean, the tone is going to cover the feel of the entire session. The pace is the speed of it. Because the tone covers the flavor of it, the humor level, the seriousness level. The pace will control how fast things flow back and forth. Let me check one thing in my thesaurus here. There's a third thing I'm trying to think of here, how I would phrase it while you're at the table with your players. We need to make notes. And we need to make notes, answer questions. Okay, that works. All right, having loose control of the chaos. Why does it not put that word? Wow, I don't think people understand English, whoever programmed this program. All right, having loose control of the chaos is a critical skill to develop. I think this is gonna, actually, instead of ellipsis, we're gonna do an M dash here. We'll do it here. All right, you have notes, ideas, and if you've been playing together for a while, there'll be some history to draw from. Hi, Calvino. What's up? Just stretching, huh? Okay. I have a very, very happy little lap cat right now. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Good kitten. Boop. All right. Back to the general chat here. All right. I don't think I want to add that one. In this chapter, I'll go with the ones I found most useful. Oh, kitty cats. They make so much noise. This paragraph doesn't flow to the next paragraph very well, though. Okay, utilizing my table with my varied groups of players. And I realize I'm sitting kind of at the edge of the screen here. It's because I have Happy Cat on my lap, and if I move too much, I may awaken him. He's so happy right now. Hello, Feline. Good morning. How are you doing today? I figured since I was done with my morning meetings and lunchtime had started that I'd write for a bit until I have my open office hours, and that means I've got just a tiny bit over an hour to go here. I'll have to get a snack at some point, but we'll see. I have a sleepy, happy Calvino on my lap. He was going crazy earlier and chewing on a plastic knife. So that was fun. You're dressed as a pumpkin. Are you in a crosswalk right now? Holding up a stop sign? Driving around. Driving around as a pumpkin, eh? All right, then. What? What's Calvino? Wow, you woke up all of a sudden. What? That was quite... Yeah, I know the kitties upstairs are making all kinds of noise because they're chasing stuff around. I gave the little cats upstairs a little bit of tuna, and I left the can there for them to lick. And they've been chasing the can around the floor up there, so it sounds like they're playing hockey. And it's disturbing young Lord Calvino, who's sleeping on my lap, because every time they make a noise, he's like, "Oh, oh. Aren't you? Aren't you, buddy?" Ba-bum. How would I do this? Hello, Sassy Witch. All right, so I'm getting off on tangents here working on this stuff because I'm saying being able to multitask is an incredibly useful, I might even say essential skill for a DM, as players don't often wait politely in line for you to be done with one thing before they ask questions. Take the time you need to make notes, answer those questions, perform general bookkeeping and refereeing. You set the tone, the pace, and the rules of engagement at the table. Having loose control of the chaos is a critical skill to develop. Is that my window? No, that's just a video I have in the background. There's no snow falling right now. Just a kind of overcast gray day where it's I think it's now 18 outside. So, I just like the heavy snow falling. One thing you can do to help maintain order is keep a slip of paper with each player's name on it next to you. If they ask a question, flip it up, put it on top of your notes. When you're done answering them, put it back in the pile face down. More than one person has a question, put all their slips face up, and once you address them, put them back on the pile. You can use tokens, fold a piece of paper draped over the edge of your DM screen, whatever works for you. Now, I suggest that because some people don't have the ability to exactly remember everyone that's asked them a question at their table. And it's great if you do. I usually can do that. I just remember, oh, this person wanted to ask me a question. I will address that. Other people I know don't remember, and they will just stop and be like, wait, who had a question now? What were you guys asking? So it's just a little help so people don't forget that somebody asked a question, because some players will ask a question, be timid about it, and if the DM forgets about it, they'll be like, oh, well, there went my question. Yeah, this note is pretty. Hi, Calvino. What? You woke up? All right, I gotta move you now because you put my leg to sleep. Yes, you're a happy-go-lucky cat, but you're also really heavy and really warm. Yeah, you gotta move a little bit, though, because if you lay like that, you're gonna fall off my lap, and that will hurt. All right, there you go, bud. The reason I'm sitting at a funny angle is because he's sitting at a funny angle, and he's big. I don't want to bonk his head into the desk. Yeah, there's all kinds of fun things you can do. Like the DM screen one is kind of entertaining. I've had groups that did that before because one of their DMs was just not good at remembering when they had questions. So if they had a question, they would go over and they would take a folded piece of paper, and like if this was the let's do this quickly. Hi, Calvino. And if this was like the top of your DM screen in front of you, they'd take a piece of paper and like they'd write their name on it here, and they would just go boop and throw it on the DM screen, so the DM would be like, oh, that's right, somebody like, oh, Catherine has a question. What did you need? And they would take them off and do it that way. Other people I knew would throw poker chips at the DM so they didn't interrupt, which was kind of disruptive, throwing a poker chip across the table at someone. I don't know. And I've had DMs before that were so strict that if you interrupted them while they were talking, they would penalize your character. They would just be a complete jerk about it. They'd be like, you interrupted me during the guy's monologue. You now have a penalty to your experience. Then people quickly were like, oh, okay, don't interrupt the guy. I had one girl who was a DM who, when she was talking, it was pretty much if you say anything, she was going to glare at you, and she would make it her mission to try and hurt your character as much as possible in the next combat. She was so vengeful. She wouldn't formally do anything, but you could tell afterwards. You're like, oh, crap. This guy's character is getting attacked by everything for no apparent reason. Everything is targeting him. Okay. Oh, yeah. Fun times. Wee. Me? I'm a total sweetheart of a DM, right? Right. Never totally kill anyone. Nah, generally, I don't need to do any of that stuff. I just usually wait. I keep everybody in a queue in my head, and I just answer the questions as they come up. Sometimes I'll defer them. Sometimes I'll just make something up on the fly. Sometimes I'll pass them back a note, depending on how things work. If we're at a digital table, it's very different. So I should address that here. So how's the weather there today, Sassy Witch? Like here we have cold and a little bit of snow and ice occasionally. Out in California, they've got wildfires. Out on the East Coast, there's deep snow. It's crazy. call that? Boop, boop, boop. She was acting like a totally rational person without malice towards anyone. Bright and cold. Kentucky, some light snow further east of me. Ah. Totally rational person. Some shit's up when you dress up the back pilot and something from the piece of paper. Is there such a thing as totally rational? I'd say probably not. I'd say there are people who favor rational approach. Totally rational? No. Everybody's rational to a point. That always makes me chuckle too when people say they have an irrational fear or something. I was like, I don't know. Is fear really rational in any sense? Usually, I mean, you could argue that it's a rational response to danger, but I mean, you could also not panic. But then people will split hairs about whether panic and fear are the same thing, and they'll argue because people love arguing. Boy, the cats are just crazy up there today. It's just non-stop rolling around, smashing things around. They were totally quiet earlier. For all my morning meetings at work, not a peep out of anyone. Lunchtime rolls around, they're just like, let's do this. Let's get it. All right, let's see. DMing for a group of players is similar to doing improv, but not quite as unscripted, not quite as spontaneous. You have notes, ideas, and if you've been playing together for a while, there'll be some history to draw from. At the start of a campaign, it's fresh. That means you'll need to rely on the specifics in your notes rather heavily until things get moving. We're just going to say it's even better. Change that to it's. There we go. Calvino is the only truly rational being in existence. You're right, Commander N. You're right. He's totally rationally sleeping on my lap right now. Aren't you, buddy? I might have to move him again soon because he's so comfortable and he purrs so nicely when he's sleeping. It's very therapeutic, but also my leg falls asleep because to hold him up, I have to cross my leg over my other knee like this. And he's a heavy cat. Puts a lot of pressure on my leg and usually puts it to sleep. But he's a happy boy. Even though he did put some holes in me earlier. Didn't you, bud? He's like stretching like, nope, don't know what you're talking about. He got a hold of, I picked up one of those little packets of plastic silverware. It's like the little crinkly bag with the napkin, the salt and pepper, and the cheap plasticware in it. And I picked it up, and he's like, what is that? And he grabbed it. He just reached up, and he's like, almost got my thumb, and pulled it down. And since it was open, because I'd already taken the fork out of it, I don't know what I used it for, eating something the other day. He grabbed it, all of a sudden he went, and he pulled a knife out. So he had a knife in his mouth, believe it or not. And now it is on the floor down here. It's a plastic knife, and he was just sitting there like playing with it. And I'm glad he hopped to the floor with a knife in his mouth. A little pirate cat. Shelter in, chill with cat. I like it. He's testing my armor class. Yeah, he didn't get through. He didn't get a pierce. He didn't get a heavy blow. He got nothing. Ineffective. He is currently just purring up a storm here because I'm petting him. And if I stop, he'll be all annoyed. Yeah, it's okay, buddy. Just go back to sleep. All right, so always pause briefly to take that critical note, a new character, their motivation, place, anything you can't afford to forget. Do it while a player is talking or just pause. The moments you take for those notes will be well worth it down the road. If you can multitask and talk while making the notes, it's even better. All right. That's the guiding principles. Trying to decide if I want to cover this section, like expand on it even more. Because the key for this book is I don't want it to be a slog. I don't want it to be something that somebody is going to take a ton of time to read through the first chapter and then be like, why am I reading this again? And then get to the later chapters and be like, ugh, because I hate that with books on how to do anything. Nothing stays with you. You don't remember any of it. It's not good. Right, Calvino? Right. That's why I have the little Calvino pictures in the book here, because he's talking to me. We'll see if those make the final cut or not. And also I'm in dark mode, so it'll be flopped. The white background will make sense against the white paper. Dun, 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 dun. So, Commander N, how's it going down there in the warm places of the world? Hopefully no forest fires like in California. I would think the island being, surrounded by water so close on all sides wouldn't be all that dry. So probably not a lot of fires there. Okay, there's the simple paperboard. All right. Keeps on my phone. What's going on here? Probably cats by the back thing. You solved the problem of bad books. Don't read. Wait a minute. Breaking news. Feline says don't read. Oh, okay. That's not the beepy of cats walking by my camera. That's totally just normal updates for the day. All right. You're a good boy. He says. Okay, multitask. guess we'll put a little subsection in here. Hi, what? What's up, buddy? He just got annoyed with me. What? Oh, buddy, I know you want to lay there, but I can't keep my hand here the whole time. He just captured my hand. You know how that is, Commander. My hand has been captured by a kitty. All right, buddy, I gotta lift you up. I gotta move you. You're gonna be happy with me. No, you won't be happy with me. He is so floppy right now. Oh my goodness. He is just a big, floppy little baby cat right now. Oh, buddy. He is so sleepy. He is so sleepy right now. He's just purring up a storm, aren't you, buddy? Aren't you? He's such a happy guy. Aren't you, buddy? This is why it's hard to write with him around. Isn't it, buddy? He's trying so hard to just snuggle into my beard. He's like, that's the stuff. What he doesn't realize is right now I'm using this as a chance to stretch my legs, crack my knees. Because when I put him back on my lap, I'll be immobile for a while, won't I? Oh, there he goes. He snuggled in even further. He's like, this is perfect. Don't ever move. Right? But I've got to work on my book. I will never get the book done. And if I don't get the book done, no more Calvino treats. No more Calvino treats. He looks at me like, what? What? Oh yeah, when I had stew yesterday for lunch. He was basically cleaning my beard. Hi. He was cleaning my beard and having a good time of it. He was like, this is great. He was just chewing on me. Of course, he made a mess of everything. So, of course, when I took a shower this morning, and my beard gets this weird wave to it when it gets to a certain length. I put conditioner in it again. And he doesn't really like that a whole lot. He'll come up to it and be like, he'll smell it and be like, that's not the way I made it smell yesterday. I cleaned it for you perfectly. All right, he's back on my lap, laying down like a little lump. All right, stay there. Stay there, buddy. Stay there. Don't move. All right, so, we're going to put this as heading 2. I don't think I used that heading before. Well, we'll figure out how we're going to do it. Once we put it in the other version, set. I just clicked on the keyboard and he's like, I don't think he liked that much. Yeah, I'm typing, buddy. That's gonna happen. Every time I type, it's gonna happen. All right, there we go. Remember. And we'll move that on to the next section. Okay. All right. Boop. I bought, for those days where I'm really busy at work and I don't get to make myself food, I buy horrible, horrible snacks for myself, like cans of tuna, which I moved the can of tuna and he's like, oh, but I also buy like little things of stew like this, which probably have horrible stuff in them. He got to lick the little bit out of the bowl the other day, and he thinks this is the greatest thing in the world. I'm moving it over here, and his head is going back and forth like a tennis match, watching a tennis match. He's like, yeah, that was, you liked that. That was very tasty. I know you enjoyed it. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. There we go. We've got principles. All right. Do you need me to? Okay. He is such a fidgety little dude. Things have to be just so. Even though he's made of liquid and he can conform to any shape, when he lays down in a very specific spot on my lap, he doesn't want to be moved, and it has to be just right. New product line of cat treats. Dinty Moore cat treats. There you go. I mean, every time I've opened a can of tuna, he's right there. I don't give him a whole lot of tuna. I give him a little bite here and there. Just looking at the Best By date on this one, because the last time I got tuna, the Best By date was really close to the tuna. I was like, oh, no, that's not good. This one's good until 2026. So, yeah, that's much better. Let's see. What was I doing with these? The guiding principles. Okay. These things really do get moving in the game sessions. Here are a few guiding principles to keep in mind. Yep, they're pushing that can around like crazy up there. My gosh, cats. My gosh. Calm down, monsters. All right, let's see. You move to YouTube. Hello. Hello on YouTube. Yeah, I'm giving YouTube a little tryout. I mean, I have almost nobody there in terms of viewers because I'm not a girl and I don't get viewers because, I'm pretty. Dang it. It's so saddening. I'll survive. All right, guiding principles. Thanks, Calvino. That was great. He just popped his head up into my hand and almost knocked my hand off the keyboard. The YouTube. It's the place to be today. All right. Similar to doing improv. All right. So I'm trying to decide if I think I'm going to take each one of these and do a little section after it. Because I want to put them all here and then I want to cover them all below in more detail. I think it's the way I'll do it. Oh, well, that's very nice of you to think I'm pretty. All right, so let's go into these and make them a section heading. Heading 2. Boom. We'll do that. Oh, it didn't keep my formatting at all, did it? Wait, why did that change my formatting? Okay, that makes sense. But why did the form... Word can be so dumb sometimes. Aptos is the body text. All right. Is it Aptos? It's still the same text. Okay. All right, so we'll remove that. We'll move it to here, and we'll pop this up there. And we will get rid of that off of here. We'll take that one back. We'll move it down. Here we go. I decide if I need to go take Max and take him back outside because he's getting all rambunctious or not. Hello, Nine Night Warrior. I am doing well. I'm having a good day. I'm just doing some writing at lunch and listening to the cats being crunchy and grumpy up there. Hey, that's Witch, you're the only sensible witch I know online or in real life. Well, thank you, I think. Nice. What? Hi, Calvino. What? Do I need to go take care of the rowdy cats upstairs? Is that what I need to do? Yeah. I don't know if you can hear him going. Yeah, maybe. What do you think? What do you think? No? Okay. I'm giving him a little scritchy scratches on the chest and his ruff and under his chin, and he's like, all right, you can't have my arm trapped like this, so I gotta steal it. All right, there we go. Do, do, do. What would be the word for this? Via a... Oh, why did that capitalize that? That should be... Sensible. Add that to bitchy, irritable, cranky, and mood. Am I going to stream on YouTube more now? I'm trying to. I'm trying to get a few more people on YouTube. It's going to be a long haul, but at some point I might pay for restream and get it so I can stream to a few different platforms, just not two at once. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a try. Because some people like YouTube for streaming too and watching on it, so I figured why not? Mm. Mm. Gosh, cats are crazy. What? What, buddy? You hear the little rip? I got a foot here. Can you see the foot? Foot? See the little foot? Boop, boop, boop. It's Calvino foot. He's just sleeping like this with his foot up in the air. Boop. Ah. No, he saw me do that. He's like, do not bite my foot, sir. Cool. I thought about it. I think it's ad-free for me on YouTube. YouTube is on my TV. The others aren't. Oh, okay. Well, hey, there you go. Let's see. I have about 15 more minutes before I have to go get a snack and get ready for my meeting. So let's see. Ad-free for $17. Ooh. Every keystroke I make, he's just still going. dealing with people, but his father's the big boss is trying to get him to grow a spine. He is so asleep all of a sudden. He's having a dream. He's flipping his whiskers around. He's like moving his paws. He's running. Buddy. Wow. Okay. It just astounds me how fast cats can fall into that dream state. Wow. And come out of it. I had a jingle bell in my stuffing jug, and now I have a toy cat that rattles. Haven't really gone into it yet. Ah, okay. There we go. You use Brave browser? Oh, okay. Let's see. Adding something new to a player's story suggestion means pretty much what you think it does. When a player suggests something either directly or via an assumption in the storyline, go with it. Say that a player hears your setup or introduction of an NPC and says, I'm going to have to fix that. I hope he's not our new contact, or this guy gives me the creeps. Think about whether or not that might make the story more fun for them. Was this guy supposed to be their contact? If so, add something. Not only is he their contact, he's also going to be judging their performance on the job for his boss. He's maybe also got it out for them, and he's going to nitpick their performance, but secretly a pretty fair guy, so they may win him over with a good job, turning him into a staunch ally in the future. If they think he's creepy, lean into it. Make him extra creepy, give him a reason to want to avoid him. Or make his creepiness sort of endearing. Make him, let's see, make him pitiable when they get to know him. Perhaps he's super shy and he hates dealing with people, but his father, the big boss, is trying to get him to grow a spine. Making the NPCs have foibles and human faults that can often make them more endearing to your players. Some throwaway NPCs become party favorites when you do this. Sometimes even the bad guys manage to get into the hearts of your players and their characters. Are you snoring, Calvino? He's making little noises. Funny. No PC here. Yeah, I don't know if Brave has an app on the phone. Like Disparu. Yes, exactly. You can make him totally pitiable. Wait, do you mean like Disparu's characters, or do you mean like Disparu? Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Whoop. Why am I getting a call on my work PC here? Who wants to talk to me? Let me see what this is all about. Those are currently failing. Okay. Okay, well, that means I gotta go away from lunch sooner than I wanted to. Well, dang it, I was hoping to have another 10 minutes here. Well, I have to go back to work, which is gonna upset a certain fanged wonder on my lap here. He just is so amusing because he lays there and he curls his paws in and he turns his head like this, and all I can see from underneath is his fangs sticking out from under his lips. He's just like, "Rrr." He's such a good vampire cat. I mean, totally. Disparu is goofy, yes. Okay, Dorian, yes, yes. Brave browser is my main browser for my phone. Oh, Brave browser is a phone. Okay, cool, nice. Oh, well, maybe Sassy Witch, you'll have to give it a shot. Maybe. All right, Calvino, you are a snoopy little floopy boop. He's like, yeah, stop using the fun words for me. He's just curled up like a 22-pound caterpillar on my lap. Just completely. I wonder if I can get a picture of it and maybe show you guys. Let's see here. Without looking at the mess he's caused on the floor below him. All right, we'll get a picture of that. Let's see if I can bring this up. All right. So I don't know if this is going to show up. Let's see. And it rotated. Why did it rotate? Don't rotate the image. All right, there. This is him on my lap. Flirped. Yeah, he's really hard to see. Maybe I'll have to put it in Discord or something. It's really hard to see on the phone here, but he is just curled up like... passed out like a chief. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Now he's flipped his legs up. Let me see. All right, I'll go put it in Discord. And that's sending it to me. I think that's sent. Yeah, okay, buddy. It's cool. It's okay. Let's get that opened up here. Okay, why did it not send? Oh, there it is. That was weird. All right, so let me download that. Let me open it. And we will rotate the image to the correct orientation here. And we will get picture of Fluffy Cat. And we will go to Discord and we will put it in the pet place in Moonskull. All right, lunch writing with Calvino in pet place. Blarf, there we go. Been using it for 4 years. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that line now, Warrior helping. Oh, that's why I drew you down. Well, there you go. I have a Discord, but yeah, I just put this one in the normal Discord. I have a Discord that's I'd have to even go find my... What is my Discord's? Oh, am I in streamer mode on Discord right now? Oh, that's why I can't see anything. Okay, yeah, I have streamer mode on. Streamer mode. Let's turn that off real briefly. Go into here, invite people. Copy. Yeah, I can throw that in there. If you want to hop over in the Discord, it's not the most active Discord in the world, but you know, we chat occasionally. We have there you go. Boop. All right, and go back to Moonskull. I have so many Discords, it's crazy. Yeah, you can see his little fangs sticking out. Boom, there you go. All right, now I'm gonna set this back to streamer mode so I don't hear lots of bloop bloops. I said bloop bloop and he kicked his leg. All right, there we go. Cool. All right, well, this was a short lunchtime thingy. Yeah, okay, go ahead and get yourself adjusted. I've got to rotate into my work position in my other chair, buddy, so you're gonna get shook around a little bit. But I have to get the heck out of here. So I am going to kill the stream, but please give it a like, give it a little comment. It's a short stream, like I said. Ooh, go get some food, Sassy Witch. I'm going to go do that too. I have to get a snack before I go back to my desk. But thank you all for coming along while I was doing a little writing and a little bit of cat wrangling. And I will talk to you all, save that, on the next stream. So have fun, enjoy, be good out there, and enjoy the Brave browser. All right, I will talk to you a little later. Oh, you can earn crypto, BAT token on it. You want their ads, but they don't really get in the way. Oh, okay. I may have to take a peek at that. All right, I will talk to you a little